Hi everyone, so I thought I'd just clock in to let you know that I'm back doing projects on the van, and I don't really want to do it because Christmas week, well leading up to Christmas, I just think I tired myself out just getting really fed up doing things, and I thought I'm going to have to do it now and push myself. So underneath the front seat there's a gap, and it's like a shelf in a Vito. So the seats aren't actually flat to the, well, they're not going to be flat to the ground, are they? Because you've got to have your leg room. But the idea is I'm going to use some old wood from the old partition, because I think it used to be maybe like a plumber's van or something like that. And we took that out, and I'm creating a wooden section to box it in and hopefully do some cut out sort of little pigeonholes with hinges and little flaps on them, so we can put some shoe storage and things in there, because it really is dead space that's useful for maybe putting electrics and things like that in. So that is what I'm doing. So I've started cutting the big board. It's like I think it might be like a 6-ply, something like that, and I've been using a jigsaw for it. It's really sturdy stuff. The only thing is that I need it to bend slightly. I'm hoping it's got a bit of give if I've got a strip which is 27.8 centimetres or 278 millimetres if you want to be particular. So I'm hoping that's got a bit of give. So it just saves me going out and buying some more wood. So I thought I'd just document it, and I'll probably have to create some battens to screw to the floor so I can screw the wood to it. That's my thinking at the minute. And then there's a section between the seats, and I want to cover that with a bit of wood as well, because it's a bit of a mess, and I may even carpet that bit actually. Now I've got some upholstery glue, it works like a charm. I may even put upholstery on that wooden bit. I can see that working actually. See, the ideas are flowing. Anyway, I'll catch up with you in a bit, and hopefully I'll learn something and I can teach you. We've been sorting out the electrics ready for like plugging our phones and stuff like that in. Not electrics of the actual van, but electrics to keep charging things and stuff. So we're not just using life from the main battery. We've got a leisure battery in there. I've put you down because my arm was aching, but I think my fiance bought a kit that was probably around about £300 from eBay, where they did all of the cables and everything, and they labelled everything. I'll leave the link to that person below. I don't know if it was on eBay. They had their own website as well, but I've got to say it looks completely confusing to me. I really don't do electrical stuff. I just don't trust myself. I just feel like I'm going to electrocute myself basically. But my fiance and his side of the family, they're really into that kind of thing, and they just get it, and I just don't. So if you feel competent for that, then yeah, I'll try and find the link anyway. But I'm sort of just leaving that to him while I'm reading the instructions out. And now I'm creating a base. This is a plywood base right here, and this is actually going to go between the seats, just slot underneath, and so we can actually screw the inverter to it, because you had to mount that to something, and we don't have a kitchenette or anything like that at the minute, which we will do eventually. Even the bed needs to be gone because it is quite big. I know a lot of people have surprisingly liked that video recently. It's a little bit too tall for us, because by the time we sit on it, our head is almost touching the ceiling. So that's one thing that I need to do, is just chop a bit off until we find one, because like I said before, I do really want a rock and roll bed that's a comfortable one, because I was surprised how comfortable they actually were, because a lot of them don't look it, do they, on eBay and stuff. So anyway, that's what we're doing today, and hopefully we can have the electrics all done. Apart from, another thing we need to do is get a diesel heater installed, but that is totally something we're not touching. I think we've been quoted about £1,000 or £1,500 for that. That's expensive. So yeah. Anyway, let's do this. Hi everyone, so recently in my last video you saw me cut out this template for the plug and the thingamajig. Oh, I can never remember what it's called. Now I've got the template and a jigsaw to cut it. I'm not really thinking this is effort. I know this would probably pee a few people off, but I don't mind. I quite like this jigsaw. So it's better than using a regular handsaw, that's for sure. I've also got to carpet a little bit more above the side windows because it's just not finished off, and any raw edges will be hidden with the roof, and then create another piece for the top. Anyway, that's what I'm doing, and I'm gonna get cracking. So I've now got my boxing area all organised for pigeonholes, a control unit, a plug, another pigeonhole, and a outlet if we're on a campsite. And this is the box cover for the inverter, and I'm going to carpet the whole thing and hopefully it will look perfect. Starting to take shape. It's looking cool.